What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome. I am the Crypto Crow, and you know what? I'm going to do a video today that I just don't do. I don't do gaming videos very often, if ever. I think I may have done a couple in my entire life. One of them was like Magic the Gathering Arena way back in the day, and I'm so addicted to this game again, and I say again because this game, and you're seeing my one of my characters. I have 5, by the way. I have 5 characters that I'm playing in this game that I'm leveling up right now. And you know, first let me preface this video a bit. So I have been completely stressed, and I've been hiding it pretty well, but I've been ultimately pretty stressed about what's been going on in the market, what's been going on in the world, the potential wars and this war, and how just all of it's been driving me kind of mad. And I try reading, I try painting, I try doing a lot of different things, and I needed something to really dive into that was deep, that was convoluted, that was full of mystery and information and data and options, and I just kind of like an EVE Online, but in a medieval world, right? Before all of this other garbage started. Yeah, they had their own problems, obviously. But anyway, back in the late 90s, I played a game called Ultima Online. Now, before you click away, before you go, oh God, I don't want to do that game. That game is so old. I'm telling you right now, you're going to make a huge mistake. If you've never played Ultima Online, let me tell you something. There is a yes, this is my character. He's leveling up magic right now. So there's a free server that I absolutely highly encourage you to try out. It's called Outlands. And before I get even into any of that, I'm not going to show a lot of gameplay video right now because it's not really what this video is about. What I am going to be showing you is I'm going to give you a taste of some of the options. So if we look at this game, this is a list of all of the skills in the game. Okay, there are, I don't even know how many there are, maybe 100, I'm not quite sure, but there are a lot. This game is the most customizable, configurable build game out there. I don't know of anything better. And there's a reason why so many people come back to Ultima Online decades after it was originally launched. Number one, because it keeps getting bigger and better. Number two, because the community does not die. The Ultima Online community has been going strong all of these years, since like 1998. Why is that? Because there's no game out there. There's no MMO. I don't even care if you're talking World of Warcraft. I don't care if you're talking EVE Online. Well, EVE Online's pretty. EVE Online is very comparable, but it's in space and probably a hell of a lot more complicated. But this is very complex. There's no other game on the market that basically offers you the ability to customize your builds exactly the way you want. You want to be a tailor? You can be a tailor. You want to be a blacksmith? You can be a blacksmith. You want to be a backstabbing, shadow-hiding, poison, dagger-wielding assassin? You can do that. You want to be a grand wizard? You can do that. You want to be a necromancer? You can do that. Anything that you can come up with, you can probably figure out how to build that build in this game, because it gives you all the tools to do it. And I can't stress it enough. I've been sucked in so deep into this game. My only regret, and I emailed Broadsword, which is the development company that took EVE Online or Ultima Online over and has continued to push it. And I basically sent them an email saying, hey, you know what, you guys should consider putting this on the blockchain and building kind of an NFT market out of some of it, even if it was a separate version. But I'm not even playing the Broadsword one. I'm playing the Outlands version. So I'm going to show you their website first real quick. So this is the Outlands website. And well, this is their wiki. So if you go to the website, let's just go to their website first. This is the main website at outlands.com. You got to check it out. You click play now and you can download the client And when you have the client, you can play 3 characters at a time if you want. So you can triple box like I am and level your characters at the same time. Now, if you played the original Ultima Online, I will tell you this, that there are some differences, but very much for the better. Number one, they're continuing to build the world in Outlands. Okay, the maps keep getting bigger. They offer the number of houses. I'm going to show you the number of houses that you can get in this game. Insane. So anyway, when you first start off, you're given kind of a care package, okay, depending on what initial skills you choose at character creation. And that care package could be, it could be a little rune that offers you like 500 spell casts for free without having to use regents or anything. Basically, all the things that you need to get your primary skills leveled up a bit. Right? And you start off in this place called Shelter, which is ultimately it's an island, and you can't kill other players on the island. You can't do anything bad on that island. Okay. It's solely for getting you started, learning some of the systems, learning the skills, picking out what skills you want to level, because you can only have up to like a 700 skill points. And so that would either be taking 100 skills or 7 skills to 100 points maximum. And then there's a whole other level to that. So even after the skills are leveled, there are aspects, there are mastery chains. There's all these other ways to then continue customizing the way your character operates. Okay. Now, when you download the game, you start off in Shelter, and then there's even a dungeon, and it gives you skill point bonuses for kills, for whatever it is you want to do. And then once you get to level 80 on the island, you go and you pick a mainland, right? And it's all connected through moon gates and things, but you pick a mainland, and from there you can level your skills up further. And that's honestly the way to go. I started off on Shelter with all my characters. I leveled everything up. You can even spend money on Shelter or gold. So if you're like farming or mining or whatever, and you're making gold, you can spend that gold to get all of your initial skills up to level 50 before you even go and start actively trying to grind out any leveling. The other thing to this is there's a website called Razor Scripts. This website provides you scripts that you'll use, because when you download the Outlands client, you get, I don't even know if you'll be able to see it. I don't think you can. But yeah, you're not going to be able to see it. Oh well. Oops. I just closed out all my stuff. So you're not. So anyway, there's a little application that runs in the background. And when you run this application, you can set up new scripts. These scripts are like macros. They do the same things over and over and over, and they can get as complex as you want them to be. But ultimately, that's what they are. They're there to help you kind of power level your character without having to click, and it can be passive. So often you can run these scripts to power level your character's skills while you're doing other things. So you can be playing the game, but power leveling magery. You can be doing anything, right? And so, and this will show you, like, these are all the crafting scripts: train alchemy using the shelf, tinkering, crafting. A tinker builds bombs and things like that, which is what I'm building a thief, but he also he's going to be a master tinkerer, and this tinkerer will be able to create bombs. And if I'm snooping into your backpack, you're out there killing a bunch of stuff, I can sneak a bomb into your backpack, and you're like, oh, I didn't see this loot. You open it, you blow up, I can take all your shiznit. It's just funny, and I watch videos of people doing it, and I'm telling you, anything you can come up with, you can do in this game, which makes it so wildly addictive. So anyway, the other side is to, let's say you've got more money than time, like some of us. You can donate to the development team, because it doesn't cost you anything to play the game. You can donate, and it's $1. For every dollar you donate, you're going to get 1 Privalia coin. And so if you donated like $100, which I've done a couple times, then you can sell these coins. And if for every 100, it'll net you like 1.7 million, 1.8 million gold, roughly, when you sell them to other players. And you do that through the Discord. The Discord community is huge. And there's a marketplace in there. There's all kinds. I'm telling you, folks, if you get into this game and you get hooked like I have, I'm going to be right here with you. I'm gonna, if enough of you are like, oh dude, I tried the game and it's crazy. Here's the thing, you have to look past the graphics, because I look at the graphics as a graphical style, not an outdated game, because there's a lot of stuff that you can do through customizing your homes. Like you can have your own ships in this game, and there's like ship combat, and every element of this game is so detailed, and there's so many different options and so much to learn. This is just everything I'm scrolling through is just how ships work and what you can do with them, on them, about them. It's still going. And this guy, I'm going to show you his YouTube channel because I watch so many of his videos while I'm doing this. This is like the Witcher's Guide to Treasure Maps. You want to be a treasure hunter where you travel all over the maps, all over the globe, and you're digging up treasure chests, and then you get attacked by monsters, and you get all kinds of rare loot and things like that. I think that's insanely cool. The monsters, the mobs in this game, there are so many. This is just A through C, D. I mean, that's just A through D. Okay, you got the whole alphabet. There are so many monsters, creatures all over the world. Housing, the number of housing models in this game now, there used to only be a small handful. Now I'm pretty sure there's like 100 different housing models that you could choose from, ranging from anything. Here's the thing, the housing market here is ridiculous. Okay, I'll tell you that. It's like New York skyrise prices, because the community is thick. There's only one server, and the way, I mean, they do lotteries. So if a house decomposes or whatever, somebody doesn't visit it in like so long, it'll go away. And then it goes up as a lottery. So you can buy lottery tickets to win a house that's already placed. Some of these houses are worth 30, 40 million gold. Okay. So the housing market is insane. The real estate market is insane. But there's a whole system, and there's even a tool that you can use so that when you're running around the world, you can use this tool and look for spots to place the floor plan. That's what this is. You can kind of see it. It's looking for a place to place a home, a building or something like that, which is very difficult to do because it's very, very busy, but it's possible. You can still find places where you don't have to spend 40 million gold to buy a house from another player. You can just buy the deed for like a few 100,000 gold and then go place it yourself if you find a spot. So, and that's what it looks like when you basically find a clear spot. I'm telling you guys right now, there's 12 minutes. I don't want to do a long video. I just want to give you an introduction to the game and let you know that I'm doing this video because I'm absolutely grateful for this game, because I'm not able to play my War Machine, my tabletop game right now. I haven't been able to play that in a long time. I'm very, very picky about the games I spend my time in. And I'm just learning. I have literally been watching videos. I've been watching this guy, Pone Star Gaming. There's something about this dude. He's like cute, but serious and fun and funny and kind of entertaining, but really informative. I do wish his videos were a little longer. He does these really short videos, and I end up watching them multiple times, and then I kind of have to go back and look up other things. But at least he does really good. He does a really good job of pointing you in the right direction. But there's stuff that I found confusing, like the aspects, and like, you know, he'll say, well, you need this and this and that, but not necessarily where to get them. You know, so I'm like, okay, well, I know what I need, but I have no idea where I'm getting. Is that an animal job? Am I making it? Like, how? So I do wish his videos were a little longer and a little bit more detailed, but they're still very, very helpful, especially his build videos. You know, he'll like poison necro. I'm building a poison necro because of this video of his. There's so many different build videos, and there are a lot of the mage tamer. If you want to tame creatures and have creatures like big monsters, all kinds of stuff, you can tame them, get their loyalty, and then send them out to fight for you, almost like a necromancer, but with animal life. There are just so many different levels to this game, folks. I can't explain it. I can't. There's no exaggerating that. It's absolutely a very, very deep and complex game that I'm grateful for, because it's been really helping me keep my mind on things other than the hellish craziness that's going on in the world around us today. And it's just a cool break, and it's something that you can do passively when you don't have time or you're busy with other things. You run your macros, you let your macros and things run your character. You don't, they support it. The developers of this server support it. It's free. You don't have to spend any money. You can, and it will definitely help you save a lot of time if you do. But and I'm sure, and it helps support the developers of this server, which is probably one of the longest lasting servers I've seen. With such a strong and budding community, I've received so much help. There's a lot of PvP in the game. You can get player killed and have your stuff looted, okay? But there are things that you can do to protect your most important items and things so that you never lose those. There's so much to it. Let me know in the comments below if you check it out, if you learn about the game, and if you really like it. I'm more than happy to do some tutorial videos as I continue to learn in a completely different playlist. I know it's not crypto based. Maybe I'll do them on Crow's Nest or something like that if you guys want. But I really do encourage you guys to check the game out. Just go download it, play it for a weekend, see if you like it, and then hit the wiki and just go learn as much as you can. I probably don't even, I played this game religiously back in the late 90s, and it has changed so much with so many new additions and so much being added to it that I'm probably 20% into learning everything that this game has to offer, and I sure as hell haven't done 10% yet. I haven't even done 5% of it yet, and I'm hooked. I love it. Check it out, outlands.com. I'll see you in game. I'm probably gonna kill you in the game though, just so you know. Crow your coins. I'll see you soon.